So I found this week's discussion very interesting. Its ability to cure trisomies such as Klinefelter's and also Down syndrome. Down syndrome probably being the primary one that people are looking at. Um, it's really cool that that there is actually a gene on the X chromosome that's able to essentially turn it off completely, and that could be actually very useful in the future. However, with this method, that they found that it doesn't completely turn off some genes. So we still may, the people might still experience side effects even though they've received this treatment. There's also the question of how it affects different tissues as well. This is going to be something that's really important since we know that genes are expressed differently in each type of tissue, and that's what creates specialized cells in the first place. Is this our gene expressions? Um, so with having a trisomy may not affect so much in some cell types, but may affect a lot in others. A lot of research needs to be done in this area before we were able to really take a big step forward. I do appreciate that they're already starting to do this research. And also in this case of the CRISPR technology. Um, Typically, these chromosomes are pretty similar in sequence. So we need to be very, very selective when selecting guide RNA to go in and make those cuts, and avoid cutting the other two chromosomes, because those two chromosomes are essential to the survival of the other person. If it were to destroy all those chromosomes, the person would most likely die. So this is something that needs to be researched very, very closely. And it's probably one of those treatments that would have to be customized for each person. There would have to be extensive research on the person's genetic makeup and that certain chromosome that they want to delete. Um, so I think that would probably be the better one of the two, because since it gets rid of the uh, entire chromosome. However, we need to figure out what effects that causes, and we need to figure really, really, really make sure we know what we're cutting out. Now, raising the ethical question is that as scientists, we obviously want to cure these type of diseases and give a better quality of life to people. However, in this field, we're kind of walking the realm of God. We were also interesting points that a friend of mine made is that most of these treatments would be more an elitist type thing. They would actually be more available, since they're probably going to be more costly. Would only be available to the rich and not the poor. So it may be something that creates a certain stigma between classes. And